Hola, welcome to LSB Features Radio Channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive. Today, we're going to feature a radio legend, and a TV legend, too. His name, Geoff Fox. Geoff started in radio back around the late 1960s and managed to work his way up to Philadelphia, spending time at WPEN. He later went on to WBT, but Geoff wanted to do television, so in the 1980s he made a career change, was doing PM Magazine in Buffalo, New York, and then Geoff decided he would go back to school and become a meteorologist, and he did, and then landed a gig at WTNH, News 8 in Hartford, Connecticut, where he spent the next 27 years doing weather. Over the decades, he became a fixture in living rooms across Connecticut with his reliable forecast, his approachable style, and his lighthearted sense of humor. Now, I used to listen to Geoff every morning when he was on WPEN in Philadelphia, and he used to do a feature called Worst Joke of the Day. We'd listen to the jokes, and then my friends and I would get to school, and we'd retell the jokes to each other. All right, let's go back with Geoff to his North Carolina days at 1110 WBT Charlotte.
1, 2, 3.
Geoff Fox.
We got a hold of one. Geoff Fox. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Geoff Fox.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Geoff Fox. WBT.
Could it be? No, I think it is. It's Daniel. Elton John at WBT at 7:12 with Geoff Fox. Have you noticed on TV that Johnny Carson has been missing? Not that he isn't often, but I was wondering, the only way that I think of that we can have Johnny Carson more often than he is now is if possibly he confused his visitation rights with his vacation time.
Spend the night with WBT. There's a village hidden deep in the valley. Great eternal love.
The Three Bells and the Browns at WBT at 7:15 with Geoff Fox. Charlotte weather, cold wave warning tonight, chance of frost. Sure, I'm wearing an undershirt today. Low 35, nothing else, just an undershirt. Warmer tomorrow, high 68. You'd love my striped shorts. 56 the present WBT temperature in Charlotte, China Grove, and Landis. With Sharon, a cowboy's work is never done.
Right.
Sharon, WBT, cowboy's work is never done. 7:18 with Geoff Fox. I was tuning around my radio this afternoon, and I understand another radio station is giving away little yellow ribbons and old oak trees, and, well, BT's not giving away anything now, so I figured sometime tonight I'll try and do my part. Maybe we'll give away a case of the Dutch elm disease. What do you say? All right, let me see if I've got this right. I know he's happy he's coming back to his girl. He's happy he's out from prison, but he's happy because he's on a bus. When was the last time you were happy because you were on the bus? It's 7:21 at WBT with Geoff Fox.
When you want to get away from it all, there's nothing like a camp between I-85 and Wilkinson Boulevard.
Music. Do, 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 do. 1110 BT. Music for the USA.
It's Elvis at WBT, and won't you wear my ring around your neck? Of course, I hope it's not one of those copper ones. You ever see anybody who wears a copper bracelet? Comes off, the hand is all green. Well, if two-tone cars can come back, why not two-tone people, right? 7:25 at BT, this is the Crocodile Rock and Elton John. Ace Combe, bottle of Vitalis in his back pocket. It's Elton John and the Crocodile Rock at WBT, which brings up a very interesting point. When Dick Clark is 75, will he have a good beat? And will you be able to dance to him?
1110 WBT.
Phil and Don Everly, wake up, Susie.
WBT Charlotte.
7:30, time for Comedy Corner.
Good evening. This is Jerry White. 6 elderly widows killed. Low 35. Warmer tomorrow, high 68.
56, the present WBT temperature. That's what's happening. This is Jerry White.
WBT, number one in news. We care.
WBT. Now Geoff Fox.
One is the loneliest number. That's 3 Dog Night at WBT. I guess it depends on which manual you go by. To each his own. 7:36 at BT. Spring Consolations playing at the Moorhead Planetarium in Chapel Hill. Free art and scientific exhibitions on display before and after the show. Now through May 21st in Chapel Hill. Steelers Wheel. WBT. Geoff Fox. A Saturday night, and I'm stuck in the middle with you. At 7:39 at BT.
11:10.
Dominoes at WBT. Having your own dominoes is sort of like having your own baseball. You always get chosen in. It's 7:43 at BT. Charlotte weather, cold tonight with a chance of frost, low 35. Warmer tomorrow, high 68. 56 the present WBT temperature in Charlotte, Norwood, Spencer, Pineville, Rock Hill, Belmont, Bessemer City. What a song! Love Child, Supremes at BT. Now, I can relate to that song very strongly, having had my power turned off in the past. The night the lights went out. That's Vicki Lawrence at BT at 7:51. I can just see it now. As nationally advertised in Life magazine, My Love Does It Good. That's Paul McCartney and Wings at BT.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Geoff Fox Show, produced exclusively for WBT Charlotte.
It's 800. 8 o'clock. They definitely have to get rid of these digital clocks.
Good evening. This is Jerry White. That's what's happening. This is Jerry White.
WBT, number one in news. We care.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
11:10 WBT.
Hi, this is Bob Lacey. You know, people from all over Eastern America and the Carolinas join us every night for Lacey Listens. I hope you join us tonight. Lacey Listens tonight on BT.
It's 8:08 with Geoff Fox, and Jerry White said, tonight when you go to sleep, turn your clock 1 hour ahead. What it is tonight you lose 1 hour of sleep, and it's probably the only time all year that the government takes something away from you. And then later on in the year, they decide to give it back. It's Anne Murray at WBT and Danny's song. It's 8:13 with Geoff Fox. Charlotte weather, cold tonight and a chance of frost. Low 35, warmer tomorrow, high 68. 51 the present BT temperature in Charlotte and Davidson. I know you can't take it with you, but save it for me. It's nice friendly talk, right? Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons at BT. It's 8:16 with Geoff Fox. If you're in Charlotte tonight, lock your doors.
Yes? Lieutenant Smythe here. Mind if we bring our tank convoy through your living room?
4 bells and 8:19. Welcome aboard the good ship Popeye. This is Geoff Fox at WBT. Now, if you're a native of Charlotte, you may not exactly understand the theory behind harbor lights. The closest thing I can do to coming to explain it is the guy with the harbor lights is sort of like the guy with the flashlight who comes around in the drive-in movies after the picture's over.
Something inside of me's taking a hold.
When was the last time you heard somebody fiddle like that on a record? That's great. Loggins and Messina, and you always got me thinking of you. It's 8:22 with Geoff Fox at WBT, and you can make your big break into radio Monday through Friday, 8 to midnight, with Bob Lacey and Lacey Listens on BT.
WBT, the hit music's on us.
That's Fats Domino at WBT, and be my guest tonight. 8:27, Geoff Fox at WBT. The Carpenters, and they're going to be at the White House on Tuesday. You don't know why President Nixon wants them at the White House on Tuesday? Why else would he want the Carpenters? I understand he needs some help with his cabinet. That says the Carpenters. But there's more than two singing, very obviously. Well, as they used to say in the old TV ads, only Mrs. Carpenter and Planned Parenthood know for sure.
WBT Charlotte.
8:30.
Good evening. This is Jerry White.
That's Helen Reddy. She's a very big feminist. That means I can't call her pretty. If you call a feminist pretty, she'll call you a male chauvinist tuna. It used to be a male chauvinist pig, but you know how the prices of meat are nowadays. 9:10 at BT.
From Canada to Florida, Carolina and the USA, 11